The adage is as old as time itself. Without darkness, there could be no light. The universe wants you to understand that your perceived low moments have been permitted in order for you to truly understand and appreciate all of the highlights in your life. Begin practicing gratitude by becoming an active observer of the ebbs and flow of your life. Start making connections between your experiences by seeking the cause and effect of events. Make a mental note of when an ending took place, leading to space for an enriched beginning. All moments in your life have happened for a reason. Look for the connections and begin to understand how the darkness has been making way for the light. The universe sees you secretly hanging on to the last scraps of fear. You hold the mindset within of running out of time, being too old or young, not having enough experience, fear of disappointing others, etc. What you don't realize is that by holding on to specific notions of what you don't want, you have the power of manifesting them into existence. Instead, try your best to let them go and focus your attention on what you do want. Trust that the internal and external divine will co-create your dreams with you regardless of what you consider to be disadvantages. Type yes if you trust God. A super thanks donation will bring health and joy to your family and help us spread my message all over the world. Amen. The universe wants to remind you, you don't hate life. You aren't satisfied or happy with where you are, everything in it horrible. You are experiencing a dense period of advancement through raid awakenings. You don't despise people. You've been surrounded by the wing crowd. You aren't a bird MS. You are in a place of receiving so that you can eventually change the programmed narrative. Change your penpective. Walk towards your Perunine, not your problem. The clearer you are about your vision, the easier it is to pursue. However, in the absence of clarity, there must be diligence. Continue to work on healing yourself when you aren't sure of which direction to go. Understand, the more work you do, the more you can do. Keep going, and more will be revealed along the way. Type yes if you trust God. A super thanks donation will bring health and joy to your family and help us spread my message all over the world. Amen. The universe knows that rejection has been interwoven into the fibers of your existence. Understand that this was to help you recognize your worth and eventually instill the confidence and wherewithal to walk away from that which is no longer for you. You must be careful to not allow this experience to push you into the land of cynicism and blanketed distrust. Some do mean you well. Everyone is not in competition with you. There are some that truly want you to elevate and thrive. Allow your healing to be the corrective lenses that help you see the difference. Accepting change is not always easy. The universe aligns things in such a way that allows room for growth, self-reflection, and forward momentum. However, it is through free will that we must choose to either remain in our places of comfort or to walk ahead. Though the path may not be clear, type yes if you trust God. A super thanks donation will bring health and joy to your family and help us spread my message all over the world. Amen. Trust and understand that this journey has no singular set path. Yes, roads may be connected, run parallel, or intertwine. So it is crucial to note that although some things you read, hear, witness may be directly sent from the universe to help guide your journey, you must go with what resonates in your heart. Resonance is your soul's beacon guiding you back to your divine self. Trust yourself and move towards that which brings you a sense of alignment. Don't fear. There are no missteps, just lessons. It may not feel like it, but you are in a state of alignment. Everything that has transpired in the past has fortified your abilities for the future. The universe wants you to stop fretting over what might have been. Instead, use that same energy to focus on building your dreams of today and tomorrow. We exist in such a time that our programming depicts. Allowing downtime or removing yourself from draining as taking a vacation. Truth is, you've come a long way and have been putting in massive work to strip away the false ideologies whilst discovering, embracing, and loving the truest you. Of course you're tired. The universe wants to remind you, continuing to force yourself to move forward when your body, mind, and soul are begging for rest, will put you in a position of complete deficit. Do not feel obligated to forge ahead when your spirit is pleading for rest. Trust yourself enough to take a proverbial 5 and, in turn, come back stronger, more energized and refocused. Remember, a pause does not have to equate to a full stop or regression. It's safe to rest. Type yes if you trust God. A super thanks donation will bring health and joy to your family and help us spread my message all over the world. Amen. Fact is, we all plant seeds and catch other. Some seeds are good whilst others are bad. It happens more often than not on a subconscious level, so we don't even realize how impacted we are by one another. This is why it's often important to go into periods of selective seclusion. No, this is not to ostracize others. Instead, it is to quiet the outside influences that have the propensity to confuse your innate truths. Take a step back, as needed, in order to listen to your inner knowings. Then stand firm in your heart's calling, whilst being open to learn based on what truly resonates. Create your personal foundation, then continue to build from there. The pressure of programming can make you idolize Kanuno or circumstances that you typically wouldn't give the time of day. It shifts focus from vision and destiny to Mandy detractions. It highlights cookie-cutter experiences and illuminates covetry. The universe is charging you with the concept of stepping outside of the box in which the world has placed you. It is reminding you that your dreams do not have to be a reflection of your rivals. It's type yes if you trust God. A super thanks donation will bring health and joy to your family and help us spread my message all over the world. Amen. Stop going along to get along and forcing yourself in that don't resonate with your heart. Acts. Accept the notion that titles do not truly determine rah-rah. Move towards your higher wilf and your destiny. Omnift what society has taught you to angire. You are a multifaceted being. The universe wants you to understand that where there is darkness, there is also opportunity for light. However, you mustn't get bogged down in the idea of fixing yourself. You are in the process of healing by stripping away false programming and stepping into your divinity. Trust the balance of self to be capable of weathering external as well as internal storms. The past will call you when you're on your healing journey. It will speak to your former self and try to lure it back to the surface with simple seduction. It will appeal to your carnal urges and whisper to your biggest insecurities. You will need to therefore be completely candid with yourself in knowing whether you are beyond the point of temptation. If you are incapable of answering a call from the past without jeopardizing your progress, there is no blame or shame in walking away. Type yes if you trust God. A super thanks donation will bring health and joy to your family and help us spread my message all over the world. Amen. You must get to a place where you understand your worth. Once you stop functioning from your wounds, you will begin to recognize how allowed yourself to remain in situations that served to keep you in the loop of your pain. Heal so that you will no longer resonate with the nouns that aim to keep you from growth. It's time to stop selling yourself short and reclaim your power. The universe shows that your life experiences have jaded and bullied you in such a way that you've turned off emotional response. You didn't feel safe to experience emotion in its purest form without fear of ridicule or rejection. So you suppressed everything from elation to sorrow to rage, while allowing only small bits leak here and there to prove humanity. You've bottled things up long enough. It's time to process through healthy, safe expression. Conserve and focus your energy. There will always be nouns in your life that attempt to shift your focus and/or project their discontent onto you. Remember that their actions truly have nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. It is crucial to allow yourself freedom from internalizing the actions or words of outside influences. Observe the behavior without feeling the need to react. Outside of creating distance, type yes if you trust God. A super thanks donation will bring health and joy to your family and help us spread my message all over the world. Amen. When necessary, Protect your peace with the same, if not more, veracity that you would typically have engaged in conflict. You've fallen more times than you can probably count. The universe wants you to move away from focusing on the falls in your life. Remove the fear of what was repeating itself and start planning for what could be. Remind yourself not of the lapses in judgment, the perceived failures, the cruel labels, etc. Instead, see the successes you've experienced time and time again through perseverance, wisdom, strength, and courage. Shift from the former paradigm of victim mentality to empowered and capable. Don't mold yourself into fitting around others. The universe knows your heart, but it also sees how you have a tendency to alter yourself for others. Yes, it's natural to pick up tendencies from those with which you associate. But there is a fine line between minor changes and morphing. Give yourself moments to reflect on whether you are being authentic or if you are simply putting on a mask that's been handed to you. Remember, the world needs you, not a copy of someone else. No, you are not crary. Yes, those are actual signs that you've been receiving from the universe. The reason no one understands or even acknowledges what you experience is because the conversation with the universe is just for you. Yes, we are all connected, and yes, we can have very similar experiences. However, the universe will use subject matter that is most likely to call your attention due to your personal experiences. So, release the urge to explain your phenomena with those intent on dismissal. Follow the internal GPS of your soul. Type yes if you trust God. A super thanks donation will bring health and joy to your family and help us spread my message all over the world. Amen. The universe constantly grants opportunities for growth, expansion, and the realization of your dreams. The frequent caveat to these moments is that they usually reside outside of your comfort zone. Understand that your heart's desires have been shown because you are capable of seeing them to fruition. However, wishes require effort. It's time to put action behind your goals by taking a step forward and then another. You've been working so hard that you haven't realized your success. The things that you used to fear are now proverbial. Walks in the park. You're recognizing triggers almost instantaneously and doing the work to process them at the source. You're no longer beating yourself up over perceived mistakes. You are granting yourself the gift of grace as you move along the path of self-discovery and ascension. The universe wants you to note the ease under which you currently find yourself. You've come to another fork in the road. You can either choose to remain still and continuously work on self at the current level, or you can decide to advance into deeper lessons, advancement, and understanding. Remember, the choice is always yours, and there is no wrong decision. If you've been feeling heavy, confused, stressed, or insomniac, or needing more sleep, please know that there's nothing wrong with you. When faced with uncertainty, our ego can't comprehend what's to come. We double doubt our choices or decisions, and our inner critic gets activated as to how we can take multiple roads to feel certain or clear or safe. The truth is, you need to surrender more. You need to trust the higher forces of the universe. You need to accept how you feel and embrace it without attaching yourself to those thoughts or emotions. Soak in peace, love. Type, "I trust and surrender," to affirm you are being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you think is happening now. Don't allow your ego or doubts play games with you. Instead of seeing yourself stuck or lost, know you're in an energetic holding space while the universe recalibrates a path that is more favorable for you. You are not a victim. Angels of light are upgrading your energy so your experiences can be more enjoyable. Keep your vibration high. You are moving towards something extremely uplifting and enlightening. So stay calm and keep your eyes on the prize. Do love you. More than anyone in the universe, if you'd meditated, you would connect with me at our heart center and know that this is the only truth. Receive my love by stop thinking that I don't love you. Let go of negative thinking. No matter what it looks like, I only want to be with you. You are very powerful, and really, I don't have much free will. You keep resisting our love with negativity and sending me away. I can't speak to you, my love, and I don't know why this is. The angels say there is too much negative. It is natural, perhaps, to want to use what you have learned, this information, as a technique to achieve what you at any particular time think desirable, a particular person, a particular thing. But what is important is the inner development. If this is taken care of, it will automatically lead you to the person that is best for you and to the circumstances that will help you develop. To insist that a specific individual or a specific goal be attained through these methods is limiting. There must always be the acknowledgement that you do not consciously as yet realize the depths of yourself, the goals you have set and the challenges, and this material should be used to open up your inner horizons and to lead you in those directions toward which your inner self has already set you. The universe wants you to face what you're running from and bring a healing resolution to it by connecting to your heart. You're being pushed forward. As much as your ego or old self will want you to remain stagnant or comfortable in old patterns, you're being encouraged to do things you haven't done before and open yourself to the new ways of being and living. This is going to help you evolve as change brings freshness to life. I love feeling good. I love the feeling of clarity that comes from feeling good. I love the feeling of vitality that comes from feeling good. I love the reflection that I get back from others when I'm feeling good. I love how doors seem to open for me when I'm feeling good. If there is a mantra in the universe, it is more, 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 which is the same word as eternal, 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 which is the same word as forever, 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 which is the same word as whole, whole, whole. You're not ever going to be fully satisfied because you're not ever going to be done. But those feelings of satisfaction as you are moving in the direction of what you have created, that's the deliciousness of life. Prepare to shock the world. You may have been placed in a proverbial box by many in your field of existence. You might not feel heard or seen, but the universe is saying, now is the time to step up unapologetically and truly shine. Say the things that you typically only think. Take the steps that you usually only dream. 'Cause no harm whilst elevating into your powerful and true divinity. This is an important phase for you. The new you has been confronting aspects of the old you. You're challenging yourself to do better, to live better. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. This is a leveling up phase that is going to inspire you to allow yourself to flow more freely with trust that the path you've embarked on is not only safe, but in alignment with the vision you've held for so long. You gave yourself an opportunity to catch up. You took a few deep breaths, and now it's time to begin experiencing all that you've asked for. You watched yourself struggle. Now you get to watch yourself thrive. The universe is saying to you today, have faith and trust in your own abilities and skills. Put your focus on believing that you will achieve positive results. Put your energy into taking positive action towards your goals and use what you learn to guide your future. Your light is seen, your heart is known, your soul is cherished by more people than you might imagine. If you knew how many others have been touched in wonderful ways by you, you would be astonished. If you knew how many people feel so much for you, you would be shocked. You are far more wonderful than you think you are. Rest with that. Rest easy with that. Breathe again. You are doing fine, more than fine, better than time. You're doing great. So relax and love yourself today. Your life is more than a gift. It is chosen by you, your soul. You are not here at this time by accident. This chosen path you are on is not coincidence. You are here to transcend multiple generational systems of karma. You are here to heal. Your soul chose this time, this life, all the circumstances involved. You are here to break the cycles that keep the human spirit imprisoned. Be free. Do you feel as though you are in between timelines, as if a new timeline is being coded and the path you have yet to go down is still being shaped? This position may feel like an interdimensional space of possibility in which it is difficult to attach to the past or the uncertain future because both are outside your reach. In this state, you may feel confused, anxious, lost, or excited, depending on how you process the feeling of uncertainty. There is beauty in the unknown, But the fear of what you think you know about the unknown may get in your way of seeing it. You have outgrown your past self along with its attachments, but you may not know what to attach to now. Congratulations on surrendering to a new evolutionary cycle. What you are experiencing is your graduation from one grade in the school of life. You learned your lessons, and your soul is now preparing for its next chapter. Embrace this time and prepare to let in the new, since you have already departed from the person you were. The angels are saying to you today, we want to remind you that even though we and the universe support your heart, it doesn't allow you to bypass the work necessary to manifest your desires. In other words, you reap what you sow. Move towards your priorities while discarding what no longer serves you. For example, if you want to manifest a new love relationship, don't brood over past heartbreaks much longer. Our message is that to reach to something greater, you must first let go of what's in your hand. And as always, we've got your back. The universe is saying to you today, setting your intentions and goals puts a new image of what you want into both your conscious and subconscious minds. It is your choice to decide what it is that you wish to experience in your life and the steps you choose to take to get you there.